Today we're talking money, and here's a question most growers never think to ask. How many beds of lettuce do you actually need to grow, harvest every single week to hit a specific income target? Not acres, not square footage, beds. I'm going to show you what it looks like at three levels of weekly cash flow from $250 to $1,000 a week using real production data from the amazing farmer Rafe Tyler from Selmer, Tennessee. And I'm going to give you an 8-week succession schedule so you can know exactly what to plant and when to hit that number every single week. So if you want to generate some cash flow this year or you want to start a market farm, this is the video for you. Totally customizable. 3 targets, 1 succession system, 1 100-foot bed. I'm Diego, Diego. Let's go. Before we get started, we need to talk bed economics. 1 bed, what is it worth? We're working with standard market garden beds, 100 feet long, 30 inches wide. That's the format that Ray Tyler used to build his operation Rose Creek Farms in Tennessee. It's a farm that's done over $400,000 in sales in a year on just 3/4 of an acre. For the economics today, we're going to focus on growing head lettuce. And in a 30-inch bed, you can fit 4 rows of head lettuce at 12-inch row spacing, 100 plants per row, 4 rows, 100 plants each, 400 heads per bed. You get it? In Tennessee, Ray sells each head lettuce for $2.50 per head. That's conservative retail pricing for most markets. 400 heads times $2.50, that's 1 bed, $1,000 in revenue per bed every 4 weeks. Now, this assumes you can sell it all, but it's a basis of a system, and we'll build from that. 1 bed, $1,000 per harvest, 13 harvests per year is $13,000 annually from a single 100-foot bed. Most growers don't calculate this number. They might not even know the number, but you need to be calculating the annual number. Don't think in harvests, think in years. How much can I make in a given year off a given bed? Want to do this? Walk your space this week. Count how much room you have. How many 100-foot beds could you fit into your space realistically? Multiply that by 13,000. Write that number down somewhere you'll see it, and that is how much you could make on your farm before you plant a single seed. If you're new, don't start with 4 beds. That's crazy. You're going to fail. You're not going to be happy with yourself. You're going to waste a lot of seed. Start instead with 1. 1 bed that works is much better than 4 beds that you're guessing at. Prove the system at the smallest possible scale and then scale what's already working. We're making money. Let's build a system that gets practical and generates $1,000 every week, not occasionally, every single week, assuming you can sell it all. If you want never-ending lettuce and constant cash flow, here's what that looks like. Lettuce takes 4 weeks from transplant to harvest. To harvest 1 bed every single week, you need 4 beds in active rotation, 1 in each week of its growth cycle. Here's your 8-week build schedule. Weeks 1 to 4, they're the investment phase. That's where you're getting everything rolling. Plant 1 new bed each week. Nothing gets harvested. You're just building the pipeline for future cash flow. Week 5 is when it turns because you get to harvest bed 1 and go out and try and sell it. And if you can sell it all for $250 a head, $1,000 in your pocket. Pretty good. You immediately turn around and replant that is bed number 5, and you still have 4 beds in rotation, 1 in each stage of growth, and you just keep repeating in week 6, 7, and 8. Harvest 1, replant 1, $1,000. You're selling. every single week. It's lettuce, greens making green for your bank account. The great thing is, by the end of week 8, the system is self sustaining. You never have more than 4 active beds. You never have less than 1 bed harvest per week. You've built a perpetual lettuce machine out of 4 beds and a simple tool that you might have heard of called a calendar. At any given moment in a mature rotation, 3 or 4 of your beds are in progress receivables, money that's going to be coming to you. You're never waiting on the farm. You're always 1 to 3 weeks away from $1,000 in cash flow coming in, and most growers, they don't think like this. They think of beds as cost. They have to spend money on amendments and seeds. The succession grower seeds beds instead as scheduled income, money to be harvested at a date in the future. Go back to that table that I showed, print it out, write Monday's date next to week 1, and then work forward. Every harvest date is now a deadline and a payday. When week 5 hits on your calendar, you know exactly what's coming. In reality, there's 2 types of growers. The harvest farmer asks, "What do I need to pick today?" The succession farmer asks, "What did I plant 4 weeks ago? What goes in the ground today? And what's coming in 3 weeks?" One person's farming, the other person is running a business. Be the person running a business, not just farming and growing plants. 250, 500, $1,000 a week. Same system, different frequency. This is kind of a one size fits all. What's going to work for you? And it's what makes the system elegant. You don't need different operations for each income target. Same system, different planting interval. If you want $250 a week, maybe you're new, just starting out, that's a great target to shoot for. Plant 1/4 bed of lettuce each week. That's 25 feet. And by week 4, your first 25-foot section is ready to cut. 100 heads, get out there, hustle, sell it, 250 bucks in your pocket. You never go more than a week without product moving, and you start getting on this cadence of selling week after week. $500, you plant half a bed, $1,000 a week, you're planting a full bed, $1,000 per week like clockwork. The system doesn't change, only the scale changes. And notice what this does for your customer relationships. It keeps the product coming week after week after week. You're not disappearing because you have production gaps or you didn't plan ahead. The system plans ahead for you. You just have to stick with the system. And the great thing about the system is it creates a consistent supply, which builds consistent customers. In physical terms, we're not talking a lot of space here. This is doable for a lot of people that want to get into farming. That $250 target per week is one 100-foot bed divided into weekly sections. The $1,000 target is 4 of those beds. That's 1,000 square feet. That's half a city lot. It's not a lot in comparison to big ag, and it's not a lot compared to a lot of market farmers. After all, Ray Tyler built a farm that generated over 400K on less than an acre. So the space required for a $1,000 per week lettuce system is a rounding error compared to that. This is very approachable to people new to the space looking to get their toes wet. Here's the shift in how to think about this. At a 1/4 bed per week, you're not running a monthly harvest operation, you're running a weekly product business. 25 feet of lettuce, $250. You're out there hustling every single week. If you can do that in a warm place or with season extension, you can do that 52 weeks a year. That's $13,000 in consistent cash flow. Not bad for a startup business. The revenue per square foot, which is a great way to measure your economics on a small farm, That doesn't change with scale, whether we're growing for 250, 500, or $1,000 a week. It's $52 per square foot per year, whether you're planting a quarter bed or a full bed. The scale doesn't change the efficiency, it just changes the footprint and the economics of how much revenue you take in. Figure out your weekly planting interval first. Quarter bed, half bed, full bed. Pick the one that you can consistently do right now, given your time constraints and your skill level. Then set a weekly reminder to do the same thing every single week. Same day, every week. The rhythm is the system. A weekly planting schedule isn't a gardening routine. It's a cash flow tool, not a farming tool. Everybody wants to buy farm tools and nobody thinks about cash flow tools. This is a cash flow tool. It's a system that helps you design your farm to make money. And every section you put in the ground on a Monday is a receivable, money coming in 4 weeks from Monday. The growers that understand this know how to run a business, not just how to grow. I've talked to hundreds and hundreds of farmers on the podcast over the last decade, and there are a few common failure points. One, a lot of new growers don't put a succession system into place, which is crazy. They just wing it. And I can tell you the people that wing it really struggle both mentally from the stress and financially because they don't have consistent cash flow coming in. They often plant everything at once, harvest everything at once, and then suddenly they have this huge gap where they have nothing for a month. That's a cash flow disaster. The second mistake a lot of people make is wrong price for the wrong channel. If you're selling $250 per lettuce head at retail, that's $1,000 per bed. If you're only selling them at a buck, that's $400 per bed. You need to sell 10 beds now instead of 4 to hit your revenue target. The math completely changes based on who you sell to, how you sell, where you sell. So you have to be selling to a market that's willing to pay the prices that you need to sustain this business, which means it might not work in certain rural areas of the country. Like, don't blame the model, it's the market, just like everything else. Third, adding beds before adding customers. 4 beds produces $1,000 a week, but it means nothing if you can only sell $300 of it. All of this equation, this system assumes that you sell everything that you can grow. As a rule, it's always better to sell it all and leave demand on the table than have way too much and bring a bunch of product home. So build the demand and then build the supply. All right, let's land this. One 100-foot bed, $1,000 per harvest, 4-week cycle, 4 beds in rotation, planted weekly, selling everything you grow, fully running by week 8, $1,000 every week, $52,000 a year if you can grow all year round, from 4 beds and a calendar. The only question left is, what's your target? $250, $500, or $1,000? Because that answer tells exactly how many beds you'll build and how often you'll plant them. Drop your target in the comments below. I'd love to know what you're working towards, and I'll try and do more videos just like this with other crops into the future. Now, get planning and go build a farm business, not just a farm, and I'll see you in the next breakdown. I'm Diego, Diego. Thanks for watching Modern Grower, and until next time, be nice, be thankful, and do the work.